Hi everyone. So I've had quite a few requests from people to find out about studying in Canada because it's quite a good route to come over quite quickly. So the process is actually quite simple to kind of apply for a student permit. You first have to get a place with your college that you've chosen. It has to be on the designated list, which is you can find on the Canadian website. And yeah, as soon as you've kind of got your place confirmed, you can then apply for your study permit. I actually had to get a co-op permit, which means that I can study and work because part of my course basically involves me going out for a work placement for a portion of the time. So I kind of have both, but I'm only allowed to work a certain amount of hours and be paid for a certain amount of hours while I'm out here on that permit. And then obviously when my course is complete, I can then change my permit to a work permit. Or actually what I'm trying to find out at the moment is what permit I need to have for my apprenticeship. So I need to find out whether it's a specialist permit for that or whether it is just a work permit. So that is kind of our next step. Obviously I don't finish my course until May next year, so yeah, so I'm trying to find out those bits. But in terms of the college, I'm studying at NSCC in Shelburne. NSCC are all over Nova Scotia. There's quite a few different campuses and they all have different courses on. But my experience so far has been amazing. The course has been really, really good. I'm doing a blended course, which means that I studied in college from September until literally today, and then I'm now studying from home over the winter, so I don't go back until the very end of February. And then yeah, I have I think a few more weeks in college, and then I'm on a work placement, and then a little bit at the end. So blended is in I'm kind of half there half the time and not half the time, but it's good because it does mean that over the winter, which can be a little bit brutal here, it means that I don't have to travel, which is obviously really good. So yeah, that's a bit of a bonus. But the tuition's been really, really good. I mean, the only thing you have to take into consideration is that studying internationally can be really quite expensive, so you definitely need to budget for it. You've also got the cost of the books, which any kind of course where you get specialist books, like an electrician's course, the books are always expensive. They were in the UK as well. And then of course you've got all of your tools and equipment that you will need to buy for the course, and also you'll obviously have them afterwards then as well for your apprenticeship, but you've got to have things like steel toe cap boots, gloves and glasses just for PPE, and then all of your tools. And some of the screwdrivers and stuff they use here are different from in the UK, so there's definitely kind of a list of things which they provide you that you will need to get for the course. So definitely have a look into that. But yeah, I would absolutely recommend studying Canada. The tuition, like I said, has been amazing. I've done my first unit, which was residential wiring, and I've not scored below 90% on anything yet, which is awesome. I've just also finished my blueprint reading course, which finished today, so I'll get my grade for that quite soon. And then I'll be going into the tools side of things, learning about all different tools, and then I've got AC and DC theory, which will be quite hard. So yeah, there's lots more to come, but definitely have a look into it if it's an avenue that you're interested in and actually want to come over to Canada quite quickly. It's definitely the way ahead. And also for trades, they're making it easier to get over here. I think there's been quite an influx of people trying to get over now because it has been made easier. So yeah, just keep that in mind. The timelines have they're quite long now to actually get your permits once you've applied for them. So yeah, definitely keep that in mind. But any questions, just write them in the comments box below.